think about how you respond to your kids. How do you talk to your kids? I'm going to give you a piece of plain paper, and I want you to put your name at the top. If you need a pen, I have some.
There's a
pen.
couple of them behind it.
Oh, okay. There you go. Put your name at the top.
I always think it's interesting, they kind of say it as a joke, how, you're yelling at your kids and the phone rings and you go, oh, hello.
Uh-huh.
Completely change, yeah. So look, put your name at the top. And then what we're gonna do, I got mine ready. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna pass our paper to the left. So everybody pass your paper to the left. Oh, I didn't give you one?
You gotta know.
Okay. All right. So now I want you to take, now you're going to take, and at the bottom of whoever's paper you have, you're going to write 2 or 3 positive things. You got a pen, Elizabeth? Yeah, okay. You're going to write something positive about that person. Maybe you don't know them very well. Maybe it's just something you've observed about them. Maybe you do know them well, and you can write something really personal. But at the very bottom of your page, you're going to write something positive about that person. And then when you have that written, just fold your paper up so that you can't see it
Oh,
from the bottom.
okay.
And then once we do that, we're going to pass it again to the next person.
Not so fast.
Oh, she's writing a lot.
Whoop. Ah. Yeah. Realize where I'm sitting by.
You have to go like that.
Now, what do you want on this
All
one?
right, okay.
The next
Now,
person-
look at the next person's name. It should have their name up there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, it does. Okay. And then write something about them. And whenever you get that one done, do the same thing. Fold it up so you can't read it. And when you get yours back, open it up and read it. And while you're reading it, I want you to think, how do those positive things make you feel? How do you feel when you read these things? Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
I used to do this with my class. When I taught emotionally disturbed kids. Some days you think, "Ooh, God, I can't hardly do this." But I'd always have them do this, and then I would keep them. And some days when I would have a really bad day, I would get them out and read them, and I'd think, I really am making a difference in their lives, even though they're tearing apart the desks and whatever.
That is a wonderful feeling when you
yeah.
see that. Yeah.
So, when you read those things about yourself, how did that make you feel? What words can you say? That makes me feel
Humble.
good.
That's really good.
That's a good one.
That's really good.
It just made me feel happy inside.
Mm-hmm.
Any other feels?
Full.
Well, okay, great. Yeah.
What did you say?
Full.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It sort of like wells
Yeah.
you up inside. Like it actually fills up your insides and your heart.
Yeah.
So,
Is
so
it warm? And
okay,
then-
yeah,
that's a-
yeah. That's why I said it. It sort of actually does something inside your body when you hear positive things about yourself. So when you're relating to your kids and you're talking to them, you have to be relatable and you have to be reliable. So you have to be somebody that they feel comfortable that they can talk with, and you also have to be somebody that's reliable. You're not going to say, I'm going to do this, and then you forget all about it. That was one thing those kids would always say. They'd say, like, can you bring me a pen tomorrow? I'd say, sure, I'll bring a pen. And I thought, God, I gotta remember this pen. Because if I did not remember that, I did not become reliable to them. And all their parents and everybody else was not reliable. So they go, oh my God, you remembered my pen. I said, oh yeah, you asked me, so I remembered. So it'd be very important that you're relatable they can talk to you, and you're reliable. So you
How
have to
about
have both.
trustworthy? Is that reliable too?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. That you're gonna pick them up. They, you know, it's not like my,
Trustworthy.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're
it's-
not gonna share what they tell you to, right?
right, sure, unless, you know, unless it's something
Yeah, yeah.
dangerous or something, but, yeah, but you have those two, you know, things that you need to do.
Mhm.
When you say things to your kids like, you are so clumsy, you spill everything that you have, that's a negative thing that you're saying to them. You could say, oh gosh, we had an accident or something, but you don't have to be negative about it, because for every negative comment you make, you have to do 5 affirming to make that even a dent in what you've said to them. So if you're screaming at them, you know, and I know we all, you know, things I said to my kids, I thought, oh my God, you know, the things that you've said, it takes 5 positives to negate the negative that you said. And it's not that you shouldn't reprimand them, it's not that you shouldn't say things to them, but it's all in how you phrase it and how you say it to them.
Do you know, when I remember this as a child, that we were down at a neighbor's house, and she, I think if I was being really old, she may not have been that old, but anyway, I spilled a glass of milk, and she says, oh, that's okay, you can mop the floor with milk. I am like, I thought you did.
No.
I thought, you know, if you milk, you know, would help
We
clean the floor.
Well,
Yeah.
makes it shiny, I guess.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my
But
gosh.
see, you still remember that,
As
how
a
she
child, I
responded to
probably
you,
wasn't-
how he responded to
6,
you.
7 years old.
Right.